up, what it is, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Srtfied, and I'm back with another banger for you guys. Y'all already know what's up. If you're not a subscriber to this channel yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You know why? Because it don't cost me nothing. It don't cost you nothing. Just click that red button for me. So I'm gonna dive straight into this thing today. If you've been following me on my channel, y'all already know I ended up putting on my front lip finally. But I had the front splitter rods sitting around in the house, and I have not had the time to actually put them in. So I'm actually going to do that today and show you guys a quick and easy way to do it if you have a front lip. Just be mindful that I don't recommend this if you have a true functional front splitter for your car, because it can tend to cause issues down the line. So I'll explain that to you guys in a second. I'm trying to get this thing done quick because I don't know if the camera can make it out, but as you see in the sky, and it's already starting to sprinkle out here, I'm trying to get this done quick, so let's go. All right, so the pieces that you guys will need is obviously a good toolbox and an assortment of a screwdriver set, some sockets, some wrenches. Yeah, pretty much you need to be able to take this completely apart in order to get everything mounted up properly. I'd already completed one side just to show you how it looks. I did it because I wanted to make sure that everything fit and that I can teach you guys exactly how to do this and to show you guys the troubles that I ran into while doing this. All right, so but that's how it's gonna look. I did not complete the other side yet. All right, so as far as the assortment of tools, I'm not gonna actually say the sizes because it can vary from the type of splitter rods that you get. All right, I don't believe all the splitter rods have the same hardware, and I don't believe all of them have the ones that look similar. It may not be the same size. Just make sure whatever splitter rods that you get, that you find out whatever sizes that you need. All right, but a good toolbox such as this one will get the job done. All right, I have plenty of sockets and plenty of wrenches that will fit everything that I will need. All right, so one thing I will say is you will need a T15 hex screw. All right, to get underneath the bumper, well, the front piece. All right, you have screws under here that you can take out, and you can utilize these screws and mount your splitter rods. So one of the things I wanted to mention is this splitter or lip, the correct term for this is actually a lip, is not functional. All right, it is a aesthetic piece that just enhances the front look of these chargers. So mounting the splitter rods to the bottom of your front grill is not going to hurt. All right, it's not going to do any damage. It's not going to do anything. It's literally just for looks. If you get the functional splitters, such as the ones that Downforce Solution sells, I can't remember any of the other brands that are out here, but it looks like a piece of sheet metal that goes underneath here. That's obviously shaped, but it's a piece of sheet metal that goes under here. Those are actually functional splitters. All right, and I don't suggest mounting it to your bumper, because as you go up in speed, it's actually creating downforce on the front of your car, which could potentially rip these splitter rods out. All right, so this is just plastic right here, so that downforce will rip that splitter rod out of the actual plastic. So what you want to do is actually get a custom bracket made. I wish they actually made a bracket for this. I'm pretty sure if I did my research right, they make them for the Challengers, but I don't know if they make them for the Chargers. Let me know in the link below, in the comments below, if you guys know anybody that makes those brackets for the Chargers. But they have brackets that mount to your crash bar and the frame inside your grill. So if you take this front bumper off, there's a crash bar in front, and it actually mounts to the crash bar, and there's a bar that comes out, and you can mount the splitter rods to that, and it actually is a sturdy piece to where you don't have to worry about it ripping out of your front bumper. I've seen plenty of videos and pictures where people have mounted it to their bumper, and over time it just destroyed their front bumper. So, but anyways, I'm getting off topic. But for this piece, these lips, those are just aesthetic purposes, so these are fine. All right, so you will need a T15 drive. Oh, I didn't loosen it up, so I need to actually get in there. This little piece is super handy because it's a mini ratchet and you can get in many small places with this thing. If you guys watched my cardio installation video where I did the speaker install, you will know where this piece comes in handy. But go into here, and like I said, you can mount it anywhere under here, wherever you want the preference of your splitter rods to be. I generally like the look of the splitter rods to be on the outside. I don't like it when they're too close in the middle. It just doesn't look right to me. I like it to be just like that. So get these screws out. And boom. And just to show you guys real quick, the size of the screw is literally the exact size. Oh, look at it. Is the exact size of this piece right here. So this piece, these splitter rods are a direct fit. All right, so I'm gonna have to disassemble this piece and then screw this piece in here first as such. So I'll show you guys that here in a second. And just like that, it is completely disassembled. So just to show you guys, this is actually a sleeve that goes on the outside of this, which is actually dope. You can utilize just this rod right here, but you can actually take this off, wrap it, paint it, whatever color you want. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it silver because that's just the color I'm choosing right now. But if I choose to switch it up, I can actually wrap and paint this, all right? So, but to also show you guys, this is how it adjusts, all right? This is screwed in here such as just like this side. And as you twist one side to the left, the other side twists to the right, to where you can actually have room to adjust it on the car, all right? So this is how it adjusts. This is actually a 10-inch splitter rod, all right? You can get shorter ones, you can get longer ones. To me, the 10-inch fits perfect because you don't have a lot of slack room in these areas, all right? So I don't like it when it's too short and you have too much of the exposed threads showing. It just doesn't look right. So this is a 10-inch that adjusts up to 13 inches. But this piece right here is actually going to screw right in here. The good thing about these as well is that you see how tight this nut is, so where you can actually use it to screw it in. And you don't want to go too tight on this, is because this is plastic, so if you go too tight you will strip it out. You just want it to get snug, all right? Snug enough to where you barely have any type of play. You don't want to go to the point you don't have any play, because you want to be able to adjust this to the location that you want to mount your splitter rod, all right? So boom, fits just like that. All right, so I screwed the rod back in before I even obviously put the sleeve back on, because right now I'm just trying to get a guide on where I'm going to drill my hole in the actual lip. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it based on how I have the other side. All right, so I have it right there. So go back and forth. All right, so this is gonna need to come out just a hair. It's going to need to be right here. Yep, looks about even to me. Look at it from the front. Yep. So one thing I wanted to note is that be mindful, because this is at an angle. If you just mark this hole right here, if you drop it down, you're gonna have to, slide this out some more. So however you want this to sit, just be mindful that if you're trying to make it sit flush just like this, you're gonna have to drill a little bit further back, all right? So probably like in this area, so it has room to drop in and sit flush. I attempted and I meant to do that on this side, but I didn't drill far enough in the back, and I had to adjust it out just a little bit. All right, it is what it is. Once you drill it, that's it. So that's the same look that I'm trying to mimic on this side. But the good thing about it being up here, I left it flush down here, is that this is not something that's visible unless somebody's really on the car. So I'm going to make my necessary hole and adjustments, because I done moved it already, and then I'm gonna drill this piece out. So I just drilled my hole right here, drop this in like such. So obviously I tried to mimic this side. Since I had to make a small adjustment out, I'm gonna have to make a small adjustment out here. But seeing how it fits now, I'm going to remove this piece and slide the sleeve over and then reattach this piece so I can actually slide it in and attach it from underneath, which I'll show you in a second. So I removed this piece out of here so I can actually slide the sleeve right up in there and then reattach this. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. So I can hold it, reattach this back in there till it's all the way flush like you see on this side. And then I'm going to make my adjustment out up here. All right. Just to show you guys, I'm trying to make the adjustment out. I still have a little gap right there. So I'm gonna slide this out. This bottom piece is tight, so I'm literally just turning it out from up here until it sits flush, which it does. So now I can adjust this top nut down to where it actually tightens and it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm only going to make this hand tight because obviously this bottom piece isn't in as far as being secure right now. So I have to get the washer and nut underneath right here. Put the washer and nut underneath to where I can tighten this up, and then I'll be able to tighten that top piece to where as I'm tightening it, it's not gonna try to like flex on me in this area. All right, so I'll tighten everything up here. It's not going anywhere. And I'll put my washer and nut under here. So it is completely tight. It's not going anywhere, just like the other side. So, and that completes it. That's just how it looks. I like it, but I will say I may change up the color of those. I'm thinking about possibly wrapping it in the forged carbon that I'll wrap this piece in, wrapping those in the forged carbon as well, or actually putting the same vinyl that I have up here on those. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. Should I do the forged carbon or should I do the vinyl that I have on the Daytona? Because I do have those accents on the side of the car, on the Only Bags vinyl right here, and on the Daytona. So I think I may do the bronze vinyl. But what you guys think, let me know in the comments. But that's how it looks, y'all. Sturdy, not functional necessarily, but it's a nice little front end enhancement in my opinion. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, y'all. I hope you guys can install your own splitter rods now. I'm gonna post a picture real quick and show you guys where I got it from. I did get it from Amazon, so they do have different colors. In the sleeves that I just showed you guys, they do have different colors, so you can choose your own color. For me, it wasn't necessary to actually pick a color because, as you guys just heard, I am gonna plan on wrapping them either in the forged carbon or in the bronze vinyl that I have left over in the house. So, but I'm gonna ride around like this for a little while just because I just wanna see how it looks like this, you know. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so y'all don't miss any bangers that I got coming up for you guys in the future. Follow me on Instagram and hashtag salute and certified drip on all your pictures and videos to show love and support to the channel. And until next time, YouTube, I hope y'all have a good day.